last change out. This will only take a couple of minutes. We're just coming up on the hour, so we'll go pretty quick here. You'll recall this. This is page 112 of The Art of Extract Making, our Cranberry Vanilla Orange. We made this one last month. Am I right?
Yep.
You'll remember we had the picture up. I think we took a picture and posted it in the VanillaPura group because it was so lovely. And now, a month later, I'm only saying that because if you have access to that picture and you can look at what it looks like now.
Well, I got to put the top on.
The cranberries have kind of faded. Everything
it's still beautiful.
It's still beautiful, but it's extracted.
Yes.
It's been extracted.
And the colors are, you can see all the different seeds in there. Or you can see there's pulp at the bottom. There's a lot of stuff in here that'll have to come out when you finish. But,
yeah.
This one smells delightful as well.
It is delightful. And we started this one with 150 proof rum, as I recall, or Everclear. We wanted rum with this one, but we can't get it in Utah. So we had to call the audible. We had to use Everclear because of all the rules that have changed. And the reason that it works with 150 proof instead of going to 190 proof is we're only adding the 1-to-1, meaning the ounce or the equal, the 1-to-1 weight of fresh fruit to the amount of volume of spirit. We're only doing it once. In this change out, we're going to remove all the fresh oranges that we use to get all that orange juice out, and we're going to be replacing them with the peels of other oranges. And so that's the reason we call for a lower proof rum or spirit in this particular one. You need this to be rinsed off. Yep. No, this is my job. This is what I'm here for.
One potato matcher.
I know. I'm the cleaner. I'm Jill's Vanna White. I'm just here to have a pretty face. Right?
Yeah.
Totally. I'm the arm candy.
Okay.
He's like,
that's
moving on.
My trophy husband. You are.
I'm just doing the dishes. I do whatever. She asks, she says jump, I say how high. Right? Yeah, you do not disagree.
He's sweet. I got a good one.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm just pushing out all of the juice out of the oranges. I am going to put back everything except for these fresh oranges. And then the change out, this is the difference, is that we aren't putting fresh oranges in. We are putting just the peels in. So we're not adding any more liquid or anything to dilute it. Just the oils from these oranges, just the peels are going to go in the second round. So I'm just going to take off that top piece, make sure I've got the rest.
And again, these, as we get into the more complicated ones, they're just a little messier. They take a little longer because this is the higher level stuff. This is where we extract.
Well, there's so many ingredients that, you have to take the time to, and then, you don't want to just waste stuff. I mean, this orange makes the most amazing sugar. All of this will make, with the cranberries, it's a delightful sugar. So you don't want to just throw things away. You want to make sure that when you're, done with it, that you can use those ingredients for something else.
Yeah.
And I'm using my fingers because it's time.
Because we're going fast, because we ran out of time.
Also, really, I've washed my hands and I work with clean surfaces. So I am not a person to be wearing gloves. I just have good hand washing skills. You be you're a nurse for
many years,
almost a decade. You're good at washing your hands.
And there's a lot of people shaking their heads because there are so many nurses in our group that participate. I'm looking at the list here and I can see at least 2 nurses on this list, but I think that there are others that we've met over time. So nursing.
Yep.
Nursing pivoting into extract making.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that's where it's at. And our sons will vouch for her cleanliness standards.
Yes, begrudgingly.
I'm going to go on a tangent. We have these things taped into our cabinet doors for our kids. It was their cleaning assignments when they were little. And we were so, I'm very sentimental, and I cannot get those things taken down. It has each of their assignments down to the detail on this piece of paper. And then it has their rewards when they do a good job. And then it also has the punishment or the warning system if, they didn't do it or, tried to skip out. And it's very detailed, and they were taught at a very young age to stay very clean. Now, do they use it as they've gotten older?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I did my best.
We did our best.
Then they go and they do, right? And I do my best.
Yep.
Okay.
But if you're ever visiting our house, take a peek inside the cabinets because you'll see our kids' chore list from like 8 years ago that I just can't take down. It's too sweet. I love it. I know. It's fun memories.
Okay,
anyway.
So the last thing we're doing is we're going to add in our orange peels. I do want to show you, there are different, having a good peeler is life-changing because you could spend so much time peeling these and you don't want to have any of the pith. You want to get rid of all the white part. And so depending on your peeler, like this one, I think it's Tavolo. If I don't put a lot of pressure on it, it really just, it does a perfect peel and I don't have to worry about the pith. Now, sometimes if I put too much pressure, it will have, like this piece has a little bit of pith on it. The easy thing to do here is you just scrape it off with your fingernail, really. Again, clean hands, right? But it comes off so easy that you just, if you have a good peeler, if you're using a knife or a potato peeler, it's going to take a little bit longer because it doesn't take off all of that pith. And I mean, there have been times, Teresa knows this when she's helped me, where we have the wrong peeler and it will take, I don't know, 30 minutes just to peel one orange.
Yep.
So getting a good peeler is a huge deal.
It is. We haven't commented on the smell because I was so busy telling jokes about chore lists. It's one of my favorites. The orange ones always are like the ones I can't wait to taste test, but this one with the cranberries, give me a break. It is just absolutely beautiful.
Well, now we're adding the cranberries, 2 ounces.
Yeah.
Which is a fourth of a cup of cranberries is like 1.5 ounces. So this is a little more cranberries than we put in our previous autumn freeze. Okay,
So
here we go.
Added.
And now we're going to add back
the extract. Here we go.
Yeah.
We got that. And it looks beautiful.
Yep, I have it actually.
And it smells beautiful.
Exactly 8 ounces.
Yep. And the reason that 8 ounces is important is, well, we talked about it. I mean, I don't have to go into it again, but we talk about the marriage of the moisture from the oranges to the moisture from the extra to the spirit. And then the net effect is the 8 ounces, which has been diluted half and half. So we know that our alcohol content is spot on.
And you can see, you could put this into a smaller jar because I got rid of all of those fresh oranges. Now it's really only half full. So if you wanted to, you could switch it up and put it into like a 16-ounce jar. I will do that on my next change out. I'll put it into a smaller jar and then let it sit for the rest of the time.
Yeah. There we go. And so we're going to do another change out in a month where we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to add more sliced oranges. And if I'm reading that correctly, right? This is the first one.
Just the
after 2 months, we remove leave the vanilla for the 12 months.
Yeah,
see?
so there's just 2 change outs on this one. The first one you have the whole orange. The next one you just have the peels, and then we take everything out and we leave the vanilla. The vanilla for the 12 months. Yep. There we go. What she said. That's exactly it. And then, you want to make sure that I'm going to change out my label here. I've got to change out 1219. We're a little early there. But, yeah. And then I've got my the alcohol that I used. One thing I want to let you know, if you've ever used I think we call it washi tape. It doesn't stick as well. I ran out of my my masking tape, and I had some of this washi tape from some craft things. And it's cute. I love how small it is. And I thought it would stick well, but it starts to come off. So just to let you know, if you have any washi tape, it doesn't work as well. Stick to that masking tape while you're just in the process of making it, and then put on some cute labels. Yeah. It's funny. You noted it had the change out on the 19th because our last live was November 19th. We're doing this one a little bit earlier because of Christmas time. So we are a week or so ahead of schedule. Best to wait the whole month for sure. We're kind of playing with dates a little bit just to make holiday timing and everything all right.
But that's it. And that's a lovely extract. That's a perfect way to end. And no, even though we're not doing taste testing.
I know. I kind of feel weird that we aren't.
Yeah.
That's our reward is the taste test, right?
Totally.
But we'll get that next time.